You feel me?
Yes.
My name is Dawn Michelle, and I've been living in Querétaro. Would you imagine that I just learned how to pronounce this word? And I've been living here for 2 years, right? And the nice little young lady told me how to pronounce it because I kept messing up the word. So it's Querétaro. And I'm here to tell you, how I live here and how you can live here too. But along the way, I'm here to kind of tell you different truths. I love living in Mexico, but it ain't cheap because I bought my home in December of 2020. I moved in around June of 2021. So my experience of Mexico, I've seen it when the dollar was stronger and where I could do more. And as far as with me and all of my purchases, I bought my purchases when the dollar was favorable. So I would wait for my major purchases to make sure that the dollar was favorable. Even when I bought my home, I did my transfers to buy my home when the dollar was favorable. Now, one thing about Mexico that a lot of people seem to assume is that it's affordable. Yes, certain things in Mexico are affordable and other things are not affordable at all. So if you really want to understand Mexico and its products, you have to understand that there's a 16% tax from the jump. You being an American, let's just say like me, I'm American in case you didn't realize, you also gonna have a 4% international transaction fee, which is already gonna put your product at 20%, right? So you're asking me like, well, what things may be expensive? Appliances, electronics, and we're just talking about the 20% from jump. Now we're not even talking about the import fees and things of that nature. So in Mexico, the most affordable thing in Mexico is probably your accommodations. But if you come here and if you get accommodations that's unaffordable, you're really gonna feel it because you're gonna be like you're not saving anything. Now, what is affordable in Mexico is meat products and vegetables, but any product you get from a supermarket that has a shelf life, it's gonna cost you. So if it's on that shelf, you're gonna pay big money for it. What else can be affordable in Mexico? Domestic help of any sort. So whether it be a maid, whether it be a gardener, nanny for your children, those things will be affordable.
Besides electronics, what else do you think is more expensive here?
Furniture. So furniture is not as cheap as one would think. Items from IKEA. I buy a lot of things from IKEA, and IKEA is affordable to begin with, but IKEA has a markup. Don't go to Burger King because you're not getting no 4 for 4. Don't go to Wendy's, ain't no 4 for 4.
Is there a Wendy's here?
No. Any fast food that you go to, you're gonna pay a premium for fast food. So if you want you some KFC, and how KFC got that little value pack, you're not getting it here. You know what I mean? So whatever promotions and things that most manufacturers and food chains have in the States, you won't find those promotions here. So you're gonna pay an optimum premium price for things. Phones are extremely expensive here. Phones are ridiculously priced here. Buy your phones before coming, and if you are with a carrier, see, that's where it gets a little tricky. Because sometimes the carrier won't give you an unlock code unless you're like more than half of the phone paid. So check with your carrier, but please, 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 please buy a phone.
Where do you buy your electronics?
I buy most of my electronics from Amazon US, but I came with a lot of electronics. But as far as say like all of my Alexa products, they were 30 to 40% more than what they would be inside of the States.
On Amazon US, because there's Amazon Mexico.
On Amazon Mexico. Amazon US won't ship Amazon Alexa products. So as far as with Amazon is concerned, I have 2 accounts. I have an Amazon US account and I have an Amazon Mexico account. Actually, to be honest, very little items does the Amazon Mexico account have. So most of the stuff that I want normally has to be imported from the States anyway, because they have very little stock, and most of their stock still comes from the US. And as far as with electronics is concerned, whether I'm able to get it from Amazon US or whether I'm able to get it from Amazon Mexico, it's just gonna be expensive, freaking expensive. The kind of things that I'm buying from Amazon are air fryers, oscillating fans, Alexa products, cameras, towels. It's real hard to get towels, or real hard to get good towels, and probably face towels. So one of the few things that I would tell people to purchase before coming to Mexico, or updating at least, buy your phones, and even if you have another year to your computer, come here with a new computer, because if your computer crashes for whatever reason, and if you had to buy one here, you're gonna be very upset, and the selection is not that great.
And the keyboard is different.
Yes, the keyboard is different. So the selection is not that great, the keyboard is different. So what things would I tell people that are must-have items? If you want to have any sort of home automation, whether you're going with Google, whether you're going with Amazon, whether you're going with AppleCare, please bring those items with you, because they're much cheaper in the States. So if you want a Ring doorbell, if you want cameras, if you want home automation tools, bring those with you. That $150 that you pay extra for that bag is well worth it, because if you have to buy these items here, you're gonna spend hundreds of dollars more. So if you have to come to Mexico with 3-4 bags, just pack 3-4 bags. If you're ethnic and you like certain spices when you cook, bring your own spices. Like I really like Old Bay. Can't find it here. If you're darker woman of color, ones that look like me, bring your perm, because you're not gonna be able to find a perm here. And for you ones like change out your hair every day, you better buy your own hair. So go to Alibaba Express and buy all the hair that you need and come with your own hair. And if you got specific products, and even products are different here. Like in the States, I used a lot of Dove cleanser, for baby. And the Dove cleanser that's here is different from the Dove cleanser that I use in the States. Although it says the same, I can tell the difference in the quality of the product. You've also been here longer than I have. So what would you say?
Yeah, I would definitely say electronics, towels, sheets. If you're big breasted, I would bring your own underwear. Your own bra, your own panties. If you are a shoe size over 9, I would say bring your shoes with you. Like, it's really hard to find. People here are small. They're smaller than the US. That's a fact.
To us. Yeah.
Yes, that's a fact.
Yeah.
So if you are bigger, especially if you're bigger than a size 8.
If you are off the rack, come with a lot of stuff that you need. If you are petite and on the rack, you have no problems.
Right.
But if you are a kind of off the rack kind of person, like if you're not that sample size 8, you may have problems.
Right. If you are size 8 and up, bring your own stuff. As far as clothes. What are the things that you can leave at home and buy here because it's better and it's cheaper?
Nothing. I'm just saying in real talk. I haven't bought anything in Mexico that I found affordable, other than my house, other than my home, and whatever services that I acquire from the people who give me them. A few things that might be affordable in Mexico. So recently, I contracted a whole bunch of elements, E. coli and a pathogen, and the doctor came to my house, and it was $50 per visit. And I'm glad that she did came, because I was so sick I wouldn't have been able to make it to a clinic or to a hospital. Now I come here with my car. Now for me to get my car serviced, that's kind of affordable, but petrol here is very expensive. Guys, please like and subscribe, and we'll be coming up with newer content. And be sure to look inside the description for the home tour. Eat all of the fish fillets that you can, because McDonald's in Mexico doesn't have fish fillets.
Oh, that's right.
But if they did have fish fillet, that wouldn't be cheap.